If you struggle with coloring your 613 wigs and not staying in the lace, this video is for you. I'm going to be showing y'all just that and how to get a flawless even color with the watercolor method. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. If you are not new, my name is Alicia and we're getting into this hot pink color, but overall, really the watercolor method. You can do this method for any color. Let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to need is a 613 wig. The details will be in my description box below. Purple shampoo, a good hairspray. I'm using this one, but you can also use Got to Be. For the color, we're using 2 bottles of Adore dye in the shade Neon Pink. You also will need a coloring brush just to mix in the color in the water. And I'm also using my unbrush. You can use any brush, but a brush is essential for this method, okay? So I'm filling up my sink with just warm water out of the sink, and we are going to start off by toning this wig. 613 wigs have a little bit of a yellow undertone, and it can mess with the color that you put on top, so we're going to tone the wig first. I'm pouring the shimmer lights into the water and then mixing it in with my hand. You want to make sure that you get enough in there that it's not a light purple. I am going to add more shampoo to the water. You want to make sure that it's a dark enough purple to tone the wig. The more stuff in the water, the stronger it is. So I just went ahead and added a little bit more in there. You just want to dip the wig over and over until it becomes that icy platinum blonde color. That's how you know that you're done and you can continue on to the next part in the process. Using a brush is essential to this whole entire method to make sure that your color is going to be even. You do not want splotches of color. You do not want parts of the wig to be one shade and other parts the other. So make sure you are using your brush to brush through this hair through the whole entire process. This is the shade that we are going for. Once you get to this part, you can go ahead and start prepping for the next process, which is putting a protective layer on the lace so we do not stain this lace. Pinks and reds are really pigmented colors and they will stain your lace. So we're going to protect that with this spray. You can use any type of hairspray that's really thick. I'm using this because it's used for like lace bond, like you use it to spray your wigs down with. So you want something thick like that, or Got to Be spray, Got to Be gel, any of that can be used. You're trying to create a barrier so that color does not seep through to your lace. You want to go heavy-handed. So I'm going really heavy on the spray, spraying all over the lace on this wig. This is a wig that I was doing for my bonus sister for her birthday, and she wanted this bright pink color, so I had to make sure that the lace did not get stained. We can't have the hair messed up on our birthday, okay? So the color we are using is Neon Pink. I said earlier in the video, we're using 2 bottles of Adore dye, and I'm getting all of the product in there. I want to get all of my money's worth. So a little hack for you is to just put the bottle underneath the water and use that to get the rest of it out the bottom. So I'm using this and just making sure that I get all of those blobs of color blended in. You want to make sure that you really mix in this color in the water, because if not, it will make your wig blotchy. It will make it pink, dark pink on one side, light pink on the other side, or what other color you use. It will make the color all over the place, and that's not what we're going for. So make sure you mix this up really good. I would suggest to put gloves on because this color stains everywhere. I didn't have any, so I did stain my hands. But make sure you're using gloves and make sure you are mixing in this color. If you don't learn anything else, make sure you remember those 2 things. I wanted to also mention the water is not boiling hot water. This is just water. This is just warm water out of the sink. You don't have to do anything special. Then we're going to dip the wig into this color over and over until you get your desired look. Like I said earlier in the video, the more water you have, the less pigmented the color is going to be. So do not use a whole lot of water. I think my sink is filled up a quarter of the way. It's not filled up a lot. There is not a lot of water in here. It may look like it, but it's not. And so you want to make sure that that is the ratio to color in the sink, or your color will come out off. For the top of the wig, I'm making sure I'm being very careful because I don't want to just saturate it and have it sitting in the color for a long time. I'm still trying to be very careful with the lace. Yes, we did prep it, but you should still be cautious. And then I just continue to dip the wig over and over for probably about 2 to 3 minutes and until I got the color that I was looking for. You're going to have to eyeball this the entire time. There is no perfect way to color hair. Personally, this is why I don't like coloring hair, because you never really know. You have to be a scientist when it comes to this. But watercoloring is one of the easiest ways to color hair. So this is the method that I prefer and why I'm teaching you guys how to do this. Since I was getting ready to do it, I thought this was a perfect time to just go ahead and throw a video up here for you all, since I haven't done one in a while. And this color was really, really cute. This wig is from Amazon. She did purchase this wig with her own money. This is not sponsored or anything like that. So I will say that I got minimal shedding. 613 wigs shed a lot. And for me to not get a lot of shedding was a green flag for me. I can't really speak on how long this wig is going to last because I'm not going to have it on. But for me to just be coloring the wig, I was happy with how much it was not shedding. So yeah, I'll leave all the details in the description box if y'all are interested in a decent wig that comes from Amazon. This is also 30 inches for the people that want to know. It came pre-plucked, everything, lace cut, and it looks really nice, to be honest. After you're done, you want to make sure that you are scrubbing your sink down, your counters down, because this stains very, very easily. I went in and immediately cleaned my counter off. Once you get your color that you're looking for, you want to make sure to wash the wig. I washed my wig with neutralizing shampoo first, just to strip the hair, make sure it was super clean, there wasn't any extra color left over. And then I'm going to follow up with a moisturizing shampoo. I wash my wigs like this. I wash my real hair like this. That's how I did this. Nothing special, nothing fancy. This is just products that I had up underneath the sink. I switched my shampoos out, so you can use whatever. The color took really, really well. Toning the wig also helps with not making those knots pink all the way at the top. It looks more natural. It looks like it's coming straight out the scalp, so I do prefer that look. And I just wanted to show y'all a little close-up of how it was looking. It's coming out really, really good. Conditioner I love to use is this Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Moist. It is the GOAT. I use it on my real hair and wigs. I always deep condition my wigs every single time I do anything to them. I feel like that's just what you should do to make it look as good as possible. So I did put this on and let it sit for 3 minutes and then rinsed it out. And this was the final result. I love the way that the color came out. It was very cute. This is exactly what she wanted. She loved it. I loved it. And yeah, I didn't have a bad experience coloring this wig at all. Hopefully this makes the process a lot easier for y'all. It was a lot easier for me. And also I did end up showing the end result of how this wig looks dry. Keep in mind, when you color hair, it's always darker when it's wet. So if you want a deep color, you have to make sure to consider that when you are coloring the hair. Everything that I use in details will be linked in the description box per usual. Make sure to check out some of my other videos for any tips or tutorials. I'll see y'all in my next video.